Once you're on drugs for a long time, it nullifies your emotional connection to human beings, really. So you don't care what happens to other people because you don't care what happens to yourself. I'm Adam Ellison. I finally made it to being sober, and I guess this is kind of my story. I started out doing drugs at a very, very young age, 10, 11. I came from actually a very good home, loving parents, never really had any problems outside of anything normal, I guess, for families. I guess being hyperactive, I was always into something, and I guess it led to me trying a little bit. I dabbled up until high school, and I'd always been an athlete, so I kind of didn't really have time for drugs. I took a direct wrong turn. At that point in my life, I could have chosen to stay and play baseball, and my life probably would have been 100 times different. But instead, I decided to do drugs. That was kind of where my life took a direct left turn to the wrong way. I ended up getting in trouble at the end of high school. I got arrested for marijuana, taken to jail. I was already doing harder drugs, narcotics by then. I was actually selling cocaine in high school. Instead of going to jail, learning my lesson, getting back out, doing the right thing, I went to jail, did not learn my lesson, and just ramped up my drug usage. From high school until I went in the military, it was in and out of jail. I started shooting Oxycontin 80s because I didn't care about the consequences, side effects, anything like that. It felt like that was what I was meant to do, is drugs for some reason. I continued down that path. I went to jail for borrowing a cop car right in that area. I stayed in jail for about 90 days then. I continued on, went back to jail for about another 30, 60 days for writing bad checks. Doing drugs took me from being a good person to being a bad person. I got out of jail, went in the Marine Corps, Special Forces, stayed in and did drugs while I was in the Marine Corps. I just thought I wouldn't get caught, would be okay, and I could function as long as I knew I had to get up and go to formation. I had to get up and be at training. I would be okay. I get out of the Marine Corps and think I'm good. I'll be okay as long as I can not do too much. This very last time before Clinic 5 basically saved me, I was doing anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams of oxycodone a day, plus fentanyl, heroin, anything like that. My habit was skyrocketed. I stole crap. I didn't care who I stole anything from. I was a thief. A swindler would be more accurate. I'd feel bad about it, but not bad enough to stop doing it, you know. I wanted to see how much I could do, I guess. So the very last time I got in trouble was for breaking into pharmacies. I did take every single opiate that they had, and I thought that would be enough, and you would think it would, but after about 2-3 weeks, I was out of pills, out of everything again. I thought that I would just eventually either die or this would be my life now. I just go to jail, get out of jail, do some more drugs. I stayed in jail this time for almost 20-something months right at that area. And that's a long time to be in a county jail. It gives you a bunch of time to think. And I kind of made, I guess, a little bit of a decision that I would, at least when I got out, I was going to try and do right. To try and help myself, I decided to go to the Fellowship House, and they're an awesome program. I think they do a great job of providing a safe, clean place for people to be. In going there, I found out Clinic 5 has like a program with a grant. I really was desperate. I would have really done just about anything to stay sober. I came to Clinic 5, and if you ever been to the methadone clinic, that's what you have to compare it to. The methadone clinic is like lining cows up to be slaughtered. Like, it's just a long line of people that look like zombies, and they're lined out the door. You walk in, get your dose, and go right out. They don't talk to you, don't care. Like, this place, it's not anything like a doctor's office. Like, they actually want to help you. Most people just put on a smile, and they're like, oh yeah, we're glad to help you. You got like $100 bills, or like you pay in cash, and they don't do stuff like that. I felt like they wanted me to get sober and stay sober just as much as I wanted me to get sober and stay sober. So I got on the suboxone program. It changed my life 100%. Like, I'm a normal human being now. Like, I get up every day. I have my own business. I go to work. I work usually right around 7 days a week. I work anywhere from 10 to 12, 13 hours a day, and I like to work. The place, Clinic 5, is what helped me. Suboxone is what keeps me at the very end from going back, because even if I haven't thought about doing drugs in probably 2 years, and I've been clean almost 4 years. But I think even if I missed one appointment, they would call. They'd call about, hey, are you okay? Is everything all right? They actually care if you, the person, are okay. Like, even if you messed up, they're not gonna berate you. They're gonna try and help you get back on the right path. I went from I was running a check scam, breaking into pharmacies, getting in fights, shooting up heroin and Oxycontin and fentanyl all at the same time, to living a productive human life. Like, now I'm actually contributing to society instead of stealing from it, I guess. I know that this place works. If you stick with the program, if you do exactly what they tell you, lo and behold, your life turns around.
If you or someone you know is struggling in addiction and you're ready to take that next step, please reach out to us at Clinic 5.